Hi, I'm Zachary. I'm 16 years old, and I'm from Berkeley, California. Being on Project Runway Junior is insane. Yes! Like, yes, 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 yes. I started when I was 6 years old, sewing with my aunt. I always say, like, I live by fashion, friends, fun, and family. Oh, and food. I would say my design style is kind of like this neoclassical take, but really doing it in a very elegant and new way.
New York City is so different from Southern California. Living in Southern California has definitely affected my design style. Everything is inspired by the ocean. Bohemian with, I like throwing in a little bit of sophistication, not totally flowy, hippie. Peace.
I'm Jackson, I'm 15 years old, and I'm from Minneapolis, Kansas. Minneapolis is a small town. It's surrounded by farms. I have 3 bucket calves. I have to feed them every morning, and then the farm cats. It's a lot of feeding, basically. My design aesthetic is for BA women who want to look glamorous and chic. Badass women, that's what they are.
My name is Zach. I'm 15 and I live in Louisville, Kentucky. Being a designer is like an everyday thing because I go to performing arts high school. My design aesthetic is inspired by the feminine body, I guess luxury is what I like to do.
Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. I love it. You see, there goes the Empire State Building.
This is so pretty. I've been living in New York for 16 years now, and I have yet to be on the rooftop. Seeing this view was like powerful because being from the city, I like streetwear, incorporating all of that into fashion.
I love this print. Like,
I'm Maya, by the way.
I'm Zachary.
It is really cool to be with 11 other fashion designers my age. It's really cool to see other people who are interested in the same thing as me and understand what it is that I go through when I create things. I like the idea that you can take pieces of fabric and turn it into something that is gonna make other people happy.
Hi, everyone.
Oh my God.
Hi, designers. I'm Hannah Davis. I am your host.
Thank you.
I cannot believe that you guys are only teenagers and you're already here on Project Runway.
Hannah Davis, of course, looking so good. Oh, I just wish I could be her.
And I'm Tim Gunn, and I'm very excited to be your mentor. And Hannah and I would like to welcome you to New York City.
It is bizarre being in the same space as Tim Gunn because I'm like, you're supposed to be on TV, and then I'm like, oh wait, I am on TV.
I'm expecting you to be fearless, untethered. Okay, is that a deal?
Yes.
With that in mind, should we get started with the first challenge, Tim?
Hannah, I believe that there's no time like the present. Let's do it.
I'm like, what? Now? Right now? Really?
Designers, this is a first impressions challenge. Using the fabulous city of New York as your inspiration, we want you to create a look that best shows off your design style.
We're giving each of you sketchbooks and camera phones. You will have 30 minutes here to take in these staggering city views, to snap pictures, and to sketch. All right, designers, your first challenge begins now.
So good luck, designers.
So I am sketching a coat dress, and I really want to show the more extravagant side and also the working and business side of the city, because I feel like New York is so diverse in that way.
I am thinking right off the bat that I need to use the skyline. I am sketching a crop top with a miniskirt and a detachable mermaid skirt over it.
I'm thinking that I'm gonna make maybe a tank top because I basically want to bring back the whole menswear into women's wear design aesthetic. Although I sketched, I definitely think that over time it's gonna keep evolving.
I didn't really want to be inspired by the buildings. You know, I was like,
that's kind of outdated. I'm looking down, you know, and I see all the cabs on the street. I'm like, oh, I feel like I could do something with this. I've been president of the fashion club for a year now in high school. My design aesthetic is classy with an edge to it. So the top has a plunging neckline. You know, if you got girls, like, might as well show them off a little bit.
All right, designers, your time is up. Bright and early tomorrow morning, I will meet you at Mood. Bring your sketch pad and your camera phone, and you'll have a lovely night. All right, designers, it's our first trip to Mood. Yeah, how exciting is this? All right, you have 45 minutes to shop, and your budget is $200. Don't lose your money. All right, and your time starts now. Head off, have fun, explore.
It's insane, there's so many places to go and so many fabrics. It's like, I don't even know what to choose from, you know, I was a little overwhelmed.
Longer than they look. I am looking for neoprene because I did not want a light fabric and I wanted it to have some sturdiness. Also, the neoprene's very colorful.
Could I have this one? I have this idea to use embellishments to basically create the New York City skyline, but in abstract ways. Thank you.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
This is beautiful.
Yes, this is perfect. Okay.
Mood is so big. I am very overwhelmed, if I'm being completely honest. My design style is definitely not for the faint-hearted, and I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. I'm a mess.
What's the price for this one?
This one is $50 a yard.
Okay. I thought that $200 was a lot, but yeah, it's not that much.
This one is $4 a yard.
Okay. When I think about New York, the color I associate with it is red. I love that the fabric has just enough shine to it. It's just perfect.
All right, designers, time is up. That's it, everyone. Thank you, Mood.
Thank you.
Walking into the workroom for the first time is like a designer's paradise. It is like walking into Charlie's Chocolate Factory, and I'm just so excited to start working.
Wait, let's go in the sewing room.
It like just hit me, like it's really real. I'm here where other amazing Project Runway designers were. That's insane to me.
This is so cool.
Welcome to your workroom. What do you think? Thank you. I want to acknowledge the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising in California. They're wonderful to us. Yay! And Brother Sewing. Next door is the Brother Sewing Studio. This is the First Impressions Challenge. And the first impression is very critical. You have 1 day for this challenge. Ready to work?
Yes. Thank you.
See you all later. Thank you.
Bye.
What are you making, a dress?
Yeah, like a flowy dress.
Oh, that's so you.
Oh, you're doing pants?
Yeah.
You go, girl.
I'm doing a jumpsuit thing. Both of my pieces kind of have to be fitted nicely.
My overall vision for my look is a halter style fit ruche top with an open back and some flowy pants that hang just under the knee.
I've never done this top before.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Taking a risk?
Yeah, a major risk.
Yeah, it'll be pretty.
I do tend to be very ambitious with my designs. I just experiment and do things that can turn out to be risky and they could turn out to be very successful. You work fast.
Oh my gosh. You're like the new Keenie. He's gonna pump out 3 outfits and go, which one should I choose?
Not even close.
Zachary works really, really fast, and I am the youngest in the group, so it's pretty daunting knowing that everyone here has more experience.
This is like puckering like no one's business.
I'm starting to get a little nervous about the top that I'm currently making.
Like, you see that? Oh God.
The seams aren't really looking the best. It's not pressing well. It's not taking the interfacing very well.
I think I'm doing a new top.
I'm just not feeling it.
You're not down with it?
I'm definitely freaking out because I feel like my garment isn't something that I would be proud of sending down the runway, especially for the first challenge.
Coming up on Project Runway Junior.
Have you used velvet a lot?
You don't like it?
It looks like an add-on. Appreciate it and find it beautiful. What happened? How are you feeling about time?
It is distracting.
We get it.
Is that intentional?
Front wedgie and back wedgie.
Unfortunately, one of you will be out.
Look how cute these are, Isabel.
I know.
Look at that.
You really printed that out?
I did, 'cause it's cute. We look so good. This week's challenge is to use New York as an inspiration to create an outfit that really reflects our personal design style.
You could do like a rap song, like.
How's Miss Maya doing?
Could be a little better. I started over on my top. It just wasn't up to my standards. I've decided to scrap the top. I don't think that it's something I'm gonna be proud of sending down the runway, and I really don't wanna send something down the runway that isn't 100% me, especially for the first challenge.
Okay, that looks better. I just have a lot to do. No, I think they'll be into that because it's different.
Thank you.
I think it's a good design for me, the taxi cab idea. There's something cool and innovative about it, on the back when she turns around.
I think I'm just gonna make make it really flowy.
Yeah, just do it.
I decided to go with a skirt. It has a high slit, and I think it goes well with the design.
Ooh, sorry.
Hi, Tim. Hi.
It's our first check-in together, and I'm very excited. Yay! Zach, how are you?
Hi, Tim. I'm doing a red mermaid dress. The sketch is here.
How are you feeling about time? There's a lot happening here. I mean, look at this silhouette.
Right now, I have the top done, and I did the underskirt for the bottom.
Okay.
The rest of the day will be focused on the skirt and making sure that the fit of that is perfect.
I mean, the thing about this fabric is everything shows. So the fit of this is all important.
I think that Tim's advice is very helpful. I'm just concerned that I won't have enough time to do everything.
This was my inspiration, looking at the different sizes of the windows. I wanted to portray that in the pockets. So as you can see, I have two here, then I have these two here.
I have to say, I have a very positive response to the attitude.
Oh, thank you.
It has an edge, but there's a breeziness to it. All right, just watch the construction. How's Matt?
I'm good. I'm even better now that I'm in the presence of a god.
You definitely flatter me, thank you. So talk to me.
Okay, so I really wanted to make something that spoke true to my own personal design style, but also kind of reflected the woman of New York. And it's made out of velvet, which I think is it adds a little extra something to the dress.
Have you used velvet a lot?
Yeah, I work with velvet quite often.
It's very difficult to work with, and you've
It
handled
is.
it beautifully.
Thank you, yeah.
All right, Matt, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
So I'm making a gown, and it's for, an older woman, maybe 30s, that's still very
That's
confident.
older? I better go
Okay.
into retirement.
Where my inspiration really comes in is on the back. And I took this picture of cabs,
Oh,
just
good heavens.
lined up.
Now that I see what the source of the inspiration was, I get it. I wouldn't have known otherwise, yet I still appreciate it and find it beautiful. That waistband, you're gonna have to take a mallet to it in order to flatten it out. It can't be this rough, it needs to be more finely honed.
I design clothes for BA women.
For what women?
Bad.
Oh, BA.
Yeah, BA.
I thought, what's BA? Women who have an undergraduate degree?
I was inspired to do the city skyline.
Okay.
And so at night, I'll have these colorful buildings. And then during the day, it's gonna be gray and black toned. And then with clear vinyl, I'm gonna create a mermaid skirt over the pencil skirt.
It sounds like it's gonna be a lot of look. I just don't want you to go into costume land.
I'm super glad I get Tim's advice. I decided kind of to scale back, but still keep the look.
Maya, how are you?
I'm doing a lot better. How are you?
A lot better. What happened?
I redid my top
Oh.
because it wasn't going the way that I wanted it to. I decided to do an open back so that I could do this cool bit down the
I love
down
that.
the back. I just traced some of the buildings I saw.
Oh,
And
I
then
see it. It's
cut
a
it out.
negative space skyline.
Yes, exactly.
Very unexpected, very clever. Can I also tell you, I am so disinclined to have a positive response to the color mauve. You've given me a positive response.
I'm not sure what disinclined means, but okay.
I don't like the color.
You don't like it?
But with what you've done with it, I happen to love it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yay. I was super surprised when he said he didn't like it. I was like, what? That's like my favorite color. But I'm glad that he likes the way it looks on my garment.
Originally, I wanted to do a silhouette that represented the New York skyline and all of the different heights of the buildings. So at the bottom, I was thinking I could use the pleather to give the outfit movement, but I just wanted to give it some sex appeal on the runway and some edge.
With these strips, are they all going to be the same length?
I'm not sure. I think I'm originally going to make them all the same length and see how it fits on the model.
It's about proportions, and it's about the length of the skirt, and then
yeah.
the length of this trim.
Right.
And also the abruptness
Yeah.
of that exuberant
I agree.
construction detail happening at this hemline.
I'm feeling really nervous and insecure about where I want to take my look, and I think I'm definitely in trouble right now.
Frankly, it looks like an add-on.
Coming up on Project Runway Junior.
It's our first runway show.
I really need my model.
I just cut a hole in it.
What do I do? It's just not working out at all.
This hemline, frankly, it looks like an add-on.
Victoria's skirt is a little crazy. I'm like,
What if I did strips of leather on the seams?
I think anything you can do to get the pleather above this hemline would be to your advantage.
I'm definitely feeling a little bit nervous about what he thinks, and I think it put me in my place for what kind of work I need to be doing for the next few hours.
Designers, I loved our session together. You have blown me away. You will have 3 more hours in the workroom, and your models will be here in 1 hour for a fitting, and you will have 30 minutes with them. I will see you in the morning for our runway show. All right, thank you.
I'm like shaking. I think I'm in the most trouble with my look. Right now, it's at like a 7, and I need it to be a 10.
I'm like praying for you.
Zach definitely is running out of time with his garment. I'm just worried that he won't finish.
are you my model?
You're gorgeous.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, and then the top is gonna be like crossed over like this.
At least this is fine. Okay, so you just see that.
The pants don't fit at all. On the card where it says like the model's measurements, it says like 37, but she's 2 or 3 inches bigger. So I'm like so pissed off because the pants were literally perfect. Okay, let's try this again.
I have a top and a skirt for you to try, and basically this is gonna be a high-waisted skirt just like that. The skirt is quite tight, and also my model is pretty bootylicious. I think if I might have to add fabric.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to take the skirt in.
If you can just like hold it in the front. I need to find the hemline when she's like in her heels, and I just need to see where everything's gonna connect.
The hips feel okay. The whole ensemble looks amazing on her. I'm super glad that fit like a glove.
See you tomorrow. I wanted to cry when she put those on.
Yeah, did they not work or something?
What happened? No, it just wouldn't go
had
up.
to start all over.
It didn't go up, yeah. It's not as simple as just adding 2 inches on the side because all of my detail is all on the side, so I just have to completely scrap the whole pant. I don't even know if it's gonna work out or not.
Cut this off, but the ends aren't finished, so I don't want it to completely like unravel. Like, what do I do? So then I went to serge the bottom of the whole skirt, and I don't know what was going on, but it came out super uneven. So I start cutting. All the gathering comes out from the top of the skirt. Well, there goes that. My heart dropped, you know.
Sammy, you just need to breathe.
I'm trying, girl.
Guys, it's time to go back to our home at Paper Factory Hotel.
No.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
I just cut a hole in it.
Did you really?
We'll just tape it.
We'll just tape it. Literally getting Scotch tape out.
Oh, I hope this fits.
I know, I need my model. I really need my model.
Good morning, designers. How exciting is this? It's our first runway show. You will have 30 minutes before your models come in, and then you will have 30 minutes with your models, and then all of us are going down to the runway, okay? We're gonna have a great show.
Yes.
Zach,
Yes.
if this becomes a shorter skirt, you'll have less work to do. That's all.
I do have extra fabric.
Right now, time is killing us all, and it's definitely biting Zach in the butt.
I'm gonna go crazy right now. Oh my God. I definitely hope that my model feels comfortable with walking down the runway naked because I'm gonna have nothing to send down.
Just have to gather this more. A little bit smaller.
I noticed that Sammy could be in some trouble with some construction issues, so I'm a little nervous for her.
I'm thinking of different things I could do to fix it. This skirt is literally just a giant piece of fabric.
Stressed out, if I'm being honest.
Ow, I just stabbed myself, okay. I think everyone's going nuts.
I'm doing a totally different bottom.
I just don't want it to snap or anything like that.
I love it. I think that it looks so pretty. I'm a little nervous about the back piece just because it is stretched out a bit.
I'm hoping it'll be good. I'm hoping they'll like it.
Designers, in 10 minutes, you and your models and I are going down to the runway. Yay!
Like, ah!
Okay, just need to sew the back on. I'm definitely panicking. I'm picturing in my head all you're gonna see is the back and it's gonna look so bad.
Oh, it looks so good.
That looks perfect.
Designers and models, it's time for our first runway show. Let's head down, everyone.
It feels a little uneasy knowing that someone will go home today, but it's one step closer for me.
Strut your stuff.
Hello, designers. Hi. Welcome to the runway. As you know from watching Project Runway, in fashion, one day you're in and the next day you're out. And it makes me so sad that one of you will be leaving tonight. This is our very first Project Runway Junior runway show. I am so excited. How do you guys feel?
Amazing.
Excited. Yeah? Nervous?
Yeah.
All right, this was a first impressions challenge. Using New York City as your inspiration, you were to create a look that shows us who you are as a designer. Would you like to hear what the winner of Project Runway Junior will receive?
Yes.
Okay. The winner will receive a full scholarship to the prestigious FIDM in California.
My mom and dad would love if they didn't have to pay for me to go to college. I can't wait to have my prizes.
A complete home sewing and crafting studio provided by Brother, a feature in 17 magazine,
A fashion spread and 17 magazine. I don't know. I think I'd die. I'd probably faint.
and $25,000 to launch your line. Okay, let's meet the judges. First, we have former Project Runway winner and fashion designer, Christian Siriano.
Hello. He was in our shoes at one point, and now he's got this huge brand. If he did it, then I can do it too.
Fashion critic and designer Kelly Osborne.
I love her. She's so funny, and she's such a great fashion sense.
And fashion director for 17 and Cosmopolitan magazines, Aya Kanai.
Hi, guys. I read Cosmopolitan, I read 17, so it's so cool to like see her in the flesh, you know.
Also, we love having Tim Gunn here for the runway show, but he won't be judging your looks. But he does have a Tim Gunn save.
Oh my God.
That means that if at some point during the competition he disagrees with us, then he can bring the eliminated designer back into the competition. Does that make sense?
Hannah, may I have your permission to have 12 saves? I'm already smitten, I'm already attached.
Gotta get in good with him, right? All right, it's time for the show.
Yes. Hey. It's incredible seeing my look coming down the runway.
Oh, wow.
It's different. It stands out from the rest. You know, it's original. It's never been done before.
see my look come down the runway and I feel great. It's moving how I want it to. I'm a little bit worried about the side boobage, but I think it's okay.
I'm feeling very proud when my look comes down the runway because I literally just finished it. It actually looks beautiful and not just thrown together.
As soon as my model Tiara starts walking, I really just see the impact of my silhouette and how it just reflects the light and it captures the light. And it has such a strong statement. That's really what I was going for, so I'm very happy.
I love that I used neoprene fabric in a very interesting way, as well as the strappy details on my dress. The back of the dress is definitely my favorite because I just love how simple it looks.
I see my look come down the runway and my model is working it. She is strutting her stuff and I am like, yes, walk. She just looks awesome.
That bag.
I love
Oh my
that.
God.
To
die for.
Seeing my look come down the runway, I honestly feel like crying tears of joy because it finally came together, everything fits, and I feel like this is exactly the first impression that I want to give off.
This look definitely represents me as a designer. I can see everything about me in it, and I really hope that the judges see that as well.
Jesse, it's fantastic.
Thank you.
The front looks pretty good. I'm still happy with the circles in the back. I really like how that came out. I mean, I know the skirt's like a little messed up, but it seems to be looking all right.
Oh my God, I love that color.
I think that my garment looks amazing coming down the runway, and the movement's really nice. I just hope that I'm in the top.
Wow.
I love how she walks in it. It's pretty #swag legit to see my model walking down this runway. I feel like this look really does represent me as a designer. Thank you.
Seeing my look come down the runway is just like amazing. Like she is working it and like she's really playing with the skirt and I love her turn and it's just amazing. Like she looks stunning.
So what do you guys think? How'd they do?
Hands down, that was the best first challenge I have ever seen. And you have made this so difficult for all of us because you guys are incredible at what you do. You did amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So it better be that good every week, right?
Will the following designers please step forward? Sammy, can you step forward? Maya, Zach, Samantha, Victoria, please step forward. Jackson. If I did not call your name, congratulations, you are safe. You can leave the runway.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God.
Designers, one of you will be the winner of this challenge, and unfortunately, one of you will be out.
Coming up on Project Runway Junior.
This blew me away.
Your margin would be really good. I want to be her.
What's going on this side?
It is distracting. We get it.
Designers, one of you will be the winner of this challenge, and unfortunately, one of you will be out. We know that you're young, but because you're all so extremely talented, we owe it to you to be straightforward, honest, and in some cases, even tough. Jackson, tell us about your look.
I have presented you with a crop top with darts in the bust area and also a pencil skirt. And I took inspiration from the city skyline. And then in the back, it's more colorful since New York is more colorful during the night.
I loved how you took the challenge so literally. I just think it's so wearable. I want to buy it off you right now.
Thank you.
One of my favorite things about fashion designers is when they can mix chic with kitsch and still remain elegant, and that is what you gave me with this. Can we just see the back? Even like your color choices on the back, those are the colors of the buildings that are lit up at night, and it's so smart.
I kind of wish there was a waistband. It's a tiny bit uneven where your darts are, and that's kind of throwing me off. However, I love it.
When it comes to the concept and the idea that you were trying to achieve with this back to front quality, we all found it really exciting.
Thank you.
So Zach.
Hi, judges. My dress is inspired by one of the buildings we saw. The building had points in its rooftop, and so I wanted to bring that into the neck and want to still keep it elegant.
Be careful with your pleating. I know big bums are in, thank God. If you have that much ruche, you lose the body if you're not going to pull the waist in a little bit more.
I think my biggest concern probably is that it feels a little bit dated, whereas a lot of the clothes up here today felt a little more modern.
I am more interested in your personal style than I am in your look. Your whole look is more sophisticated than the look you created for your model. And so I'm trying to figure out, who are you as a designer?
Samantha, tell us about your look.
Growing up in New York, I noticed that there's two different type of styles here, you know, very general. And it's that I'm going to work look, and then I'm just gonna go throw some jeans on, but some really cool jeans.
I love that. I am such a huge fan of androgyny in fashion. One thing though, watch your hemlines where you finish at the top, because that's where you move the most at the waist, and it can roll, and it's starting to do that a little bit.
I can't believe that you were able to make this look so expensive. It looks like it should be on the runway. It doesn't look like you had a day to do this and $200 bucks. I mean, it's amazing.
It was like $43 in total. I had like $100 left.
Wow.
Your margin would be really good. It'd make a killing. I think actually my favorite part about this is your belt. It's almost like not really a functional belt, it's really a styling element. I like that she could kind of tie it on the side. I like that the length is just the right length, and I love the width of it. So I think job well done.
I love how you worked in denim and just like a simple white shirt.
Thank you.
I want to be her.
Thank you.
Victoria, tell us about your look.
So when I was on the rooftop of Gotham West, there was this abstract crescendo of how the heights kept varying, but they still kept getting taller. And I think I really captured that with this beautiful trim.
You know, it's interesting seeing you stand next to this girl. I kind of feel like this is your look, this is probably your style. It's a little bit kind of gothic, downtown cool. I think actually my biggest concern was that these strips that are kind of appliqued on don't continue on the back.
This is what we call a car wash skirt, which there's nothing wrong with that per se, but the execution ends up looking a little bit challenged.
You know, your mom always said, look in the mirror before you leave, then take one piece off.
Right.
Look at it like that. You have the ideas, just don't overthink.
Thank you, Victoria.
Thank you.
Maya, tell us about your look.
Well, I was really inspired by the whole skyline itself and not just one building. So I incorporated that by taking these leather strips and folding them in half and then cutting them out so that it was duplicated on both sides. And I did that same thing down the back.
Watching her walk down the runway, I just love the movement of this look. I think the back is the best part. It's beautiful, but I think it's really chic.
This was one of my favorite looks today. It is so hard to make a jumpsuit to fit a woman and not end up getting like front wedgie and back wedgie. It's really, really beautiful.
How old are you?
I'm 13. I'm the youngest here.
You're 13 years old?
Yeah.
Well, I will say, not that any of us are gonna go easy on you, but the fact that you have produced something so beautiful is a major accomplishment for your first challenge.
Thank you so much.
Sammy, tell us how this represents you.
I wanted to show like the elegance and sophistication of New York, but I want to add sex appeal because I feel like New York is kind of a sexy place. Like, okay. When I was looking out, there was just like a curb and there was like a ton of taxis just parked like one right after the other on the street, so that's where I got this inspiration.
Tell me what's going on this side. Is that intentional, that it sort of looks a little different on that side?
Yeah, they're supposed to be more like, you know, like that, but I had to sew this side in, like hand sew it, like 10 minutes before.
I see where you're going with this. I like your inspiration in the back, but I think it's, and you know this, it's a little messy.
Have you made a lot of evening gowns before?
Yeah.
Okay, is this the width of the fabric?
It's longer.
It was longer
Yeah.
originally. It's so interesting that it was longer, and then when you cut it, you get such a high dip in the back that is so uneven. So it is distracting. I like the back because I think for me, that's saving you. I feel like if that wasn't there, I'd be like, I'm kind of not into this dress. I think that technique shows me that you have a vision of a designer, something that I want to look for in the next challenge, because I feel like we definitely have some serious construction issues here.
I really admire the fact that you are thinking about New York City in a different way, but a paper bag waisted gown positively adds volume to the one place on a woman's body where we don't usually want more volume.
Thank you.
Okay, we've enjoyed talking with you. You can now leave the runway.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Hannah, Christian, Kelly, Aya.
Sam.
So shall we begin with Jackson?
What's really incredible is he bought the fabric for the colorful, and the grays and the blacks were on the other side
Yes.
of them.
It kinda
When you
worked.
get up close and you can see just a hint of the color through the seam, it makes it even more fabulous.
I agree.
I mean, definitely now seeing it up close. I mean, this isn't
I hate
perfect,
the rounded off here,
but I don't mind the raw edge because it's like a denim and it's a cotton. It feels kind of margiela.
This is the only one that has a bit of an avant-garde feel. The obi belt is such a cool touch.
Yeah.
We know that this designer has a big future ahead of us
Yeah,
in
yeah.
this competition.
Oh my God, I love this look. I don't know why I like
It's
it so
giving me
much.
modern day Scarface right now.
Yeah.
And she's 13.
This just lays so perfectly. The funny thing is, she's not the best at working with this fabric. However, this look needs this fabric. That's like why it made sense. If it was a thicker, I mean, it would
Oh
be
no,
Yeah.
I'm in total agreement. So now we have Victoria.
Okay, I kind of like this a
Me
little
too.
bit more now that I see it.
Yeah.
Though she was a little bit of a kid in a candy store, in some ways this look is too much. She's got the lines going on in the crop top. She's got the mix of many materials. She's got the lines going on with her bangles. I'm like, we get it.
I just don't feel like it's that innovative and different.
The point of Project Runway Junior is to find the young talent that is moving fashion forward.
Yeah, for sure.
And this isn't a new idea.
This is one of the things that bugs me the most about anybody who.
No, I mean,
It has to be the same
hate
width.
a puckery satin hem.
In his defense, none of this existed when we had an hour left.
Oh, poor thing.
Can't handle it.
But wait, let's turn around to the back because the back is really beautiful. And at least let's give her that.
I have to disagree.
Really?
The back reminds me of when you're in camp and they give you
Yes.
paper trains. I do really love her long van finish.
Her
but
raw edge. I think that's
there's
just
so
because she didn't have
much
time.
Fabric here, but I do think she was smart with her fabric choice.
The fabric's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, we've made our decision. Let's bring out the designers. Designers, one of you will be the winner of this challenge, and unfortunately, one of you will be out. Designers, one of you will be the winner of this challenge, and unfortunately, one of you will be out. Samantha, congratulations, you won the first Project Runway Junior challenge.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your look was chic, modern, and cool, and we clearly see who you are as a designer. You're in. You also have immunity for the next challenge. You can leave the runway.
Thank you, guys. Winning the first challenge of Project Runway Junior is like the best feeling you can ever had because I definitely doubted myself like throughout the whole process. So that just shows you that like if you just go with your gut, everything will turn out well.
Okay. Are you the winner?
No, I'm out. No, I'm just kidding. I'm won. Thank you.
Maya and Jackson, fantastic job. You are both in. You can leave the runway.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Victoria, you're in. You can leave the runway.
Thank you so much. Good luck, guys.
Congrats.
Sammy, Zach, unfortunately, one of you will be out, and this is not easy for us. Zach, we want to push you to be innovative. We feel like your dress is something that we've already seen before. We look at you and know that you have a sophisticated eye. We wish that we saw that in your design. Sammy, we love the color of your dress, and the back detail was interesting, but overall your look was a little bit of a mess. Sammy, unfortunately, you're out.
Thank you.
Zach, that means you're in. You can leave the runway.
Thank you.
Best of luck, Sammy. We'll give you a hug. You did so good.
Thank you.
We're gonna beat this fine, I promise. We'll see you again.
Okay. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Keep doing what you're doing, because you're amazing, okay? Promise us you're going to keep designing.
Oh, I will, definitely.
Sammy, come sit.
Project Runway Junior is a form of musical chairs, and with each challenge, a talented designer is going to go home. And Sammy, I don't want you to, for a moment, doubt your talent and your future, because you have a fabulous, shining future, and I feel it. But I have to send you to the workroom to clean up your space. Okay? We're gonna miss you.
Miss all of you.
Okay? Best wishes, Sammy.
Thank you. Bye, guys. I'm kind of like just disappointed in myself, you know, because I can definitely do a lot more. You know, I have so much more potential that I could show off, and it wasn't shown in this dress.
Next time on Project Runway Junior. Wax on, wax off.
This is an unconventional materials challenge. Off they go. Oh dear.
Kind of a disaster.
I'm gonna start crying.
I'm underwhelmed by what you've actually achieved.
I'm pretty sure nothing will fall off. I hope.
You nailed it. I can't even find something that I don't like about this.
You guys are just cool.
It looks a little messy.
It's J-Lo on a budget. It's not working.